What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. My name is Kreepers. I'm here today with the patch preview, basically, of the newest patch that was just showcased today, Future's End. This patch is the patch that is bringing the new champion named Atlas, the man out of time. And this champion is actually a frontline, has 3,500 health as his base kit, and his abilities basically go along time and barriers and even rewinding stuff. So let's cut right into his abilities. First ability with his main weapon, it's called the Chrono Cannon, and it's basically a gun arm that from a distant future can be charged for 1.5 seconds, and it deals 900 damage and fires more accurately with fewer shots depending on charge time. Alright, so basically it's almost like a Kinesa weapon, but instead of being a weapon that you have to aim it and wait, it's almost like the system of Shaolin together with the Kinesa weapon. So if you were not to scope, you pretty much go on, pretty much like a burst rifle, which deals, I believe, 15 shots up to 900 damage. And the more you charge the shots, the less it does shots. It does less shots, and it also is, I believe, it is more accurate. All right, so if you charge it fully to the maximum, it will pretty much be a sniper shot, dealing 900 damage and can deal headshot damages. So it's actually really, really cool. It also fires automatically when it reaches the full charge, so you can't hold it like a money, okay? So that's pretty much it. Now let's go to his alternative fire. His alternative fire pretty much throws like an orb of energy that when hitting a victim will pretty much set it back to its old position where he was 4 seconds ago. So it pretty much pushes it back depending on the trajectory that champion was taking. Imagine, for example, that the champion is running away from you. So if you were to hit it from the back with this, you could pull him back to where he was 4 seconds ago. Also, making him stay with the leastest amount of health during this entire period. So imagine that he was healed towards the end. It doesn't matter. His lowest point of health towards this entire 4 seconds is the amount of health he's gonna take now. Now, his first ability, it's Second Chance. It's almost like the same thing, but pretty much for Atlas himself. So you can fly back to where you were 5 seconds ago. So this, imagine, for example, if people were to poppy bomb you out of the map, you could use this and actually come back into the map. Also, it will restore your health to the highest value during this entire 5-second period. So pretty much same ability, but one is for the enemies, another one is for yourself. Now his second ability, which pretty much almost acts like an Inara wall, but with a little twist. So the Inara wall can't be destroyed. This, it's pretty much like a virtual barrier, almost like the barrier from Barrack. But when projectiles try to hit that wall, they will just be slowed away, completely nullified. So in the picture right now, in the video that you're seeing right now in the back, you can see, for example, a Sky throwing her ultimate versus this wall, and it nullifies it completely. So pretty much you can use this almost like an Inara wall, see through it, and actually stop projectiles completely. You can see the small projectiles from Cassie, for example, being slowed down and deal no damage whatsoever. This will stay up for 5 seconds, alright? Now finally his ultimate. His ultimate is named Exile, and it pretty much what it does, it supercharges your weapon and gives you 3 shots that you have a limited time to do to shoot these 3 shots, which is about 4 seconds. While in the state, your weapon shots will banish the enemies for 4 seconds. So what it does, it basically locks that enemy right there like a statue. It's like you froze them. You can no longer take their health, and they can no longer be healed. Now, you guys may be saying, what is this for? Like, this, it doesn't do anything. Like, you're literally just locking a person there. Well, to be quite honest, if you're fighting two different people, and you pretty much use this ultimate, and you trap them both. Okay, it is CC, so it can be CC reduced with resilience, which was already confirmed by Alyssa. Basically, you just lock them in, and as soon as your ultimate ends, charge your weapon, aim for the head of one of your enemies, and boom, you can pretty much kill them. This is almost like some sort of a, Sarah's ultimate. It doesn't pull them but it locks them there so somebody can charge at them like a sniper, just aiming at them, waiting for the perfect shot. Or maybe that person was running away, you locked him in. That person was trying to hit the point and it would do like overtime. You can stop them from even reaching the point. So you can see sort of here many different utilities for this ult itself. So it actually can be good. Now, I'm not going to go through the cards, but I can go through the talents really quick. There are 3 different talents. One of them is named Unstable Fisher. And what it does is when you activate a second chance, which is that ability that pulls you back 5 seconds, you'll leave behind a bomb that after 3 seconds will explode by dealing 900 damage on that specific place where you activated the ability. So his second talent is named Temporal Divide, and what it does is it actually increases the size of that barrier that I mentioned before by almost 6 times, and also its cooldown is increased by 50%. So it is harder to use because it takes more time to use. It will take up to 1.5 times more. But the question is, you can almost do it like a Symmetra barrier from Overwatch. You guys have probably seen that, where her ultimate covers up a big area of the map where people can go through it, but they just can't shoot through it. It's basically like a shielding thing, so they can just cover up an entire enemy team or your ally team, and this is pretty much it. So, let's go into the third talent, which is named Deja Vu. Deja Vu basically... that little orb that you send to your enemies trying to hit them so you could pull him back 4 seconds in time, it actually now is an AoE orb. So you can hit multiple people with this. It's pretty much almost like the Scuttle. It has an arc. It will not go straight forward like the other ones. And instead, it would actually just create this big explosion when hitting the ground, which whoever gets attacked by it will have the effect of the ability itself attached to it. So that is pretty much it. This champion comes up with a golden skin, a recolor skin, where he loses his beard, and there's also an silver skin that goes into the season pass. So pretty much like the skin that we've seen before for Imani, that it's on the season pass already. The silver skin, it is there, so this goes in there as well. So I'm guessing that every other champion that will be released through the duration of this year will be in the season pass with the silver version as well there. So that is it for the champion. Let's talk about other additions to the game. So for example, now we got new extra things coming up into End Times. In case you guys don't know, End Times is not yet complete. So technically speaking, nobody can actually complete it. There's new missions to be added, which will give you new chrono shards. So if you haven't completed the ones currently, I advise you to do so. So if you can try to get at least the Mako skin or so on. I'm not entirely sure if with the missions you can get a skin, because I know that the Mako skin is around almost by the end of the rewards on the list of the End Times. And I also know that the last skin possible on the free rewards by just getting chrono shards, it is actually Imani. Omega Imani right now on screen looks goddamn awesome. I like it a lot. The entire body has different color schemes for the 2 elements that are using, and it changes pretty much even the dragon into a big ass Omega dragon as well. And even for example, the skateboard actually becomes a skateboard for once. So that's actually pretty cool. You don't need to spend anything, technically speaking. But I believe that with the limited amount of missions, you won't be able to get it unless you buy at least 1 or 2 packs. So at least you'll have to waste 800 crystals, I think, at least for 2 packs at least, just to try to get this skin, which will be literally the last reward on the End of Times. You unlock it with 240 chrono shards, okay? So we got that. We also got the Mako skin. I already mentioned the Mako skin. There's no need to actually bring it back up. But there will be new skins to be added into the End Times. Now, I'm not entirely sure what they did, because I went into the game and pretty much there's only space for the Dredge, Omega Dredge, that it hasn't been yet opened for people to buy. And then apparently there's other 3 skins to get in there, but there's only 2 extra spaces. So this either goes 2 ways. They did not announce the Dredge, the skin of Dredge here. So we're either seeing the Dredge skin when the Mako skin is opened finally to public, which will be, I believe it's either day 24 or 27 of February, or they're going to add an extra slot for this 3rd extra skin. The 3 different skins that will be on screen, as I mentioned them, there is no voice lines. There are voice lines, but they were really hard to hear during the stream, so we're going to have to wait for PDS, which, by the way, if you're actually going to ask about that, PDS will be up in 2 weeks. It will not be up tomorrow for the duration of 2 weeks. It will be up in 2 weeks. So 2 weeks from now, it's when PDS will be opening. So let's go into the skins, and let's start off with Omega Zin. So Omega Zin looking pretty cool right here. I don't, to be honest, my opinion itself on the skin, I think it's pretty plain. The weapon itself looks really awesome, though, and, you know, the animations look pretty cool. That's beyond the only thing that I think about this skin. It costs us 400 crystals and gives you 40 chrono shards. So if you buy this pack, you'll get some chrono shards to help you get the rewards on the end times. Then we got the Omega Vivian. Omega Vivian looking pretty cool. I saw some people actually saying that it was like a pay-to-win scope. I don't think it is actually that at all at any point in time. But hey, if that's what people think, sure. The skin itself, I know that a lot of people are still complaining they don't want Omega skins. They just want, you know, old team skins, you know, old times, dragons and so on, castles. I understand that, but you guys have to understand. This sort of lore sort of talks about time traveling. So they wanted to go sort of into the future, bring some skins from there, put them all together. And they already had all of this content ready. So as you see here, Omega Vivian is also going to be taking a part on the packs to buy. You're going to be able to buy this skin for 400 crystals. Looking pretty cool. I actually like the skin. A lot of people saying that she looked thick. And the little drones are actually really, really cool as well. So that is it for that pack. Now let's talk about the next pack, which is Koga. Now, Koga here, on the other hand, it almost looks like the Crysis suit. If you guys know the game Crysis, this is pretty much the suit almost like that, okay? Like a fiber muscles suit. It looks good. I can't tell for sure that I like this skin. I'll be waiting to actually test it out and then actually give a final full opinion on it. But for now, it actually looks cool. And especially the ultimate has some good voice lines and so on. It costs us 400 crystals and gives you 40 chrono shards. So, it will release in mid-patch update, okay? So, as I was mentioning, it will release sort of almost towards March, not by the end of March, I think. Not in the beginning of March. I'm meaning actually through almost the end of February. That's what I was trying to say. So, we got that done. Just a little heads up. The skin for Imani is actually unlimited, so you will be able to buy it completely after the event is ended for the full price of all the different packs. So I'm guessing if there are 6 packs, there's still a lot to buy. That is a lot to buy. So if you guys want this skin, try to get some packs and actually do the missions, get all the chrono shards possible, so you don't have to waste a big amount of crystals for the skin after. All right? So let's talk about the Season Pass. The Season Pass has been changed. As I mentioned before, they added the silver skin of our boy Atlas, which you're seeing right now on screen. Looks pretty cool. It's pretty much almost like a recolor. The silver skin for Imani was actually looking better than this one, but it doesn't matter. And on the notifications, the notes for this Season Pass, they also mentioned you have a chance to either choose 1,500 crystals to unlock a favorite skin. You can pick a favorite skin, apparently, or an event bundle. The choice is yours. So they probably changed this. The other skin, the Victor skin, the Legendary Warhorse, and the Avatar are still all there. The Imani skin is still there as well. And they said that throughout the entire duration of 2019, you'll be able to get the voice packs directly for the champions that will come out through this year. The Season Pass limited skins, which are these silver ones. The talents completely unlocked for the new champions. Additional uncommon skins, so the recolor skins, the emotes, and the MVP poses. So if you want to get that, definitely the Season Pass is for you. If you already have a Champions pack, I already know that you're going to say, oh wait, but this doesn't compensate to me. The pack actually seems to be better now than it was before. So if anything, it may actually be good to buy now. I don't know. It's still $40 up to you if you want to buy it or not, if you want to help the company and actually get some exclusive items that not everybody has. So let's go into the final part of this entire new patch, which is the Battle Bite Battle Pass. So it was the battle suits before, now it's Battle Bite. We're going into the arcade Tron 8-bit sort of style. Looks pretty dope. The first skin that was actually teased was the Inara skin, but if you do buy the pack, automatically you'll gain the limited 8-bit speeder mount. So it's almost like the battlesuit mount, the speeder mount that we already have currently on this battle pass that we're leveling up right now, but it is sort of in the 8-bit purple sort of team. It looks cool. It's up to you if you really want it or not. If you want this battle pass, again, still looks pretty nice. You'll get some exclusive 3G sprays. You'll get also account, champion, and battle pass experience, as I mentioned with any battle pass purchase. And you will also gain a loading frame. So, pretty good. The battle pass itself costs us 600 crystals, and you will unlock up to 150 crystals throughout the battle pass, reducing the cost to 450. So there's 3 skins, a mount, a frame, and a lot of emotes, sprays, and avatars. And throughout the battle pass itself, you'll get some gold chests, diamond chests, and so on as well. So, as I was mentioning, the first skin will be level 10, Battle by Inara, looking pretty good. Inara actually being on human form. And I actually have to say this. So there was a couple of people went on my video and actually said that I was stupid because that skin was not Inara, because they would never do a human skin. Well, you were wrong. There it is. Human Inara, 8-bit style, looking pretty sexy actually. The skin itself looks really awesome. It has a unique animation for everything that she does. The Earthen Guard and the wall, everything she does, including her ultimate, has her own unique voice lines, but unfortunately we didn't manage to hear a lot of it. So yeah, I'll keep it up for this. At level 30, you'll get the Battle Bite Bomb King, looking like a console, a small little portable console, which even his hair is like an RCA cable. For people who know what this is the old cables that we had, for example, for a PlayStation 2 and so on, to connect to the TV, okay? So it has this splash art, for example, the one that I put it on screen. It doesn't have the cape, but they said that they're going to be adding a cape, and on the gameplay you're seeing he has the cape. So pretty much that's pretty much the only change. Beyond that, it looks really cool. The little bombs have RCA cables for tentacles almost. Her Grumpy Bomb also has a yellow RCA cable and then blows up. He's pretty much a cube, almost, so to speak. Although I don't like the body skin a lot, I gotta say that the bombs are really, really cool. On his ultimate, he basically becomes this blue cube who just is sort of the 8-bit style and has its own unique music and, sound animation. And then it blows up to a big 8-bit thing. So then we have finally at level 50, Battle Bite Fernando. So Battle Bite Fernando, as you've seen right here, I kind of didn't like the skin, to be honest. The shield looks pretty plain. The body looks pretty plain as well. Pretty much the weapon was the only thing I like it. The fire animation looks pretty dope. It's actually 8-bit, It almost looks like all of these skins have low quality, but it's all on purpose. It's like little pixels, almost like Minecraft, if you guys can relate to this, or even arcade old modes games that we also used to play in the old days. A lot of people on this game will not understand what this is because they haven't lived throughout this time, and so they won't know what this theme is actually all about. But I gotta be honest, this was actually really cool. There's also a skin already in-game that almost sounds like to be like that, which is the Ruckus from the Battle Pass one, that sort of has this own unique style to it already. So I would say that skin of Ruckus would actually be a good addition for this Battle Pass, actually. So hopefully they put it there, maybe. Who knows? It actually is really cool, so hopefully they will put it there. There's a lot of avatars. They did 8-bit avatars arts. They did, animated pixel sprays as well, static sprays. Inara going with some good sprays, like looking really cute. It's actually weird to see Inara as a human, but still, looks pretty cool. But now, one final thing before we end this. They decided to not show on the goddamn stream this golden skin. There's a new golden skin to come, and it's actually Bomb King. Golden Bomb King. This skin looks amazing. And I'm hoping that I will be able to actually test it out on PDS, which, as I mentioned before, it will be up only in 2 weeks. So it's not going to be now. You have to wait 2 weeks to actually play the PDS. If you don't know how to play the PDS, you can actually go on my YouTube channel. I'll try to leave a link in the description. Maybe I have a video on how to show you how to get the PDS. There's also some sort of a bug when you're about to accept the installation. In that video, I actually show you how to fix it. So if you guys want to go in there and check it out, PDS is basically like a testing server where we actually have all of this for free, but none of the things that we get there will cross over into the live servers. It's literally just for testing, okay? They give us everything for free just to test, but in no case whatsoever anything from there will ever come into the live servers. So if you're thinking that you can get some free crystals, gold, and so on from there, you will not. Trust me, it does not work. Sorry so much for that, but that is pretty much it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll put up on screen the Golden Atlas skin over there, which will be unlockable at level 50, such as the Bomb King skin as well if you get level 50 with the Bomb King. And beyond that, there's only one thing, which is the Split 2 rewards, where if you win 5 games, you'll get a gold chest, and if you win 25 games, you'll get a blue warrior avatar. That's pretty much it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy, do not forget to go down below and press that like button. It will help me a lot. And also, let me know down in the comments below what you thought about these skins. To be quite honest, I had high expectations. I still like it, a few of them. Not every single one of them, but that's the thing. They can't please everybody, and I know that there's a lot of people who are not happy with these skins because they want sort of the old style, old times, and so on, not the futuristic times. But don't worry. Soon enough, they'll probably start working on other types of skins, and until then, we're just gonna have to wait and, you know, test Atlas out, because for those who think that Atlas is pretty bad, trust me, Atlas has a pretty good kit. All you need to do is just test it out on PDS, and then you can actually do some crazy combos. So that is all for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, have a wonderful time. Bye-bye, guys. See you next time.